Hello everyone, my name is Maxim Rock and we are presenting The Shark. This is our campaign proposal. We are Unicorn DigiAd is our group name with Sherilyn, Evan, Michael, James, and myself. And our campaign proposal is going to take us through the introduction, the brand discovery, some of our insights, target market segments, the audience brand category, the creative brief, the big idea, the campaign executions, the KPIs, and then we'll wrap it up after that. So starting off with brand discovery, going through a little bit of history, the shark has been hunted, poached, mutilated, and killed continuously after hundreds of years. As of recent, boaters have been fined for taking part in the abusing and killings of sharks. Some of the key objectives: to educate and inform people about how shark populations are in decline due to abuse and mishandling, so viewers will support and take action for the protection of sharks. Some of the strengths right now is there's huge potential to reach a large audience, and some people are willing to listen, volunteer, and even donate. Some weaknesses, on the other hand, is we're unable to reach the target audience like competitors because of poor awareness. So some of the research methods of our brand discovery, the research methods used were primarily case studies. Most of our information comes from learning from other online sources such as National Geographic and Florida Museum. Our findings include statistics and interesting facts about our client that help us understand more about the shark itself. Non-participant observation, this was a big one, and we can't really go out and do the studies ourselves, right? We're college students in this case, so we use this to understand what is visually happening to our sharks without actually having to witness the atrocities occurring. Now for insights of the brand discovery, the U.S. averages only 19 shark attacks each year, and only one of the shark attacks end up fatal. Meanwhile, in the coastal U.S. states alone, lightning strikes and kills over 37 people each year. That's pretty ridiculous. Overfishing is the single greatest threat to sharks. More than 100 million sharks are killed each year, majority of them being caught for just their fins. The issue with the poor image of sharks of being a biter, killer, and predator all stems from humans' lack of knowledge and awareness. And that's really what we hope to do with this campaign, is to raise these things. So for the competition in our brand discovery, we noted that there are 6 competitors that the shark faces to raise awareness from, which include manatees, dolphins, sea turtles, sawfish, whales, and giant squids. Those were just to name a few. All these are considered the charismatic marine species, meaning that they serve as symbols and rallying points to stimulate conservation, awareness, and action.
For our campaign, we have 2 target market segments for volunteers. The first is fishing and water sports enthusiasts ages 20 to 35. These people enjoy our oceans and what they have to offer, and they pay attention to ocean-based social causes and activities in their area. To continue enjoying our oceans, these people would spread the message about protecting sharks and stopping the abuse, because without sharks, we have no clue what would happen to our coral reefs and seabeds and the populations of animals that live in them. This would affect these people since our beaches and waters are actively visited by them for what they offer. The next target market segment is beach lovers and conservationists, ages 20 to 40. These people are concerned about the environment, our beaches and oceans in particular. They enjoy spending time volunteering for environmental causes they feel are important. They want to spend their free time helping others. This group is active on social media, and they have the time to volunteer and help make a change. They can help spread their message to a high volume of people, because this group of young adults uses social media a lot and can share what they learn. And they can raise awareness for things like shark catch and kill tournaments that are needless and cause high numbers of shark deaths. Moving on, we have our audience brand and category. Starting with our audience, we have our consumer truth. People are generally afraid of sharks. As you know, whenever you go to the beach, if you were to yell shark, people would go crazy. And this little graphic depicts that. Consumers are normally uninformed about sharks and assume that they attack and kill a large number of people. 51% of the American public say they are terrified of sharks, and 38% are afraid to enter the ocean. Next, we have our cultural truth. Galeophobia is people's fear and hesitance for sharks, and it often stems from films, books, and media. In 1974, the novel Jaws was released, and the film in 1975. Afterward, people's irrational fear of sharks grew exponentially. This was known as the Jaws effect, and was seen with less beachgoers actually visiting the beach as well. Shark attacks themselves are not common, and deaths even less so. According to the Florida Museum of Natural History, you have a 1 in 11.5 million chance of being attacked, and a 1 in 264 million chance of being killed by a shark in the United States. People are afraid of how sharks kill, not that they kill. The part about shark attacks that scares people is the nature of their death and not having any control or warning over the situation. The shark is in complete control and can attack from anywhere in the water, which makes people more scared. Moving on to our brand truth, sharks should be afraid, not us. 143 out of the 400 shark species are endangered, near threatened, or vulnerable. Around 100 million sharks are killed every year by people. That's roughly 11,000 sharks dead every hour. These numbers stem from overfishing for shark fins and other parts of their bodies that are considered delicacies around the world. Sharks are also caught, definned, and thrown back in the ocean, which means certain death for the shark. People are also uneducated on how to properly handle sharks, and it is common for fishermen to catch a shark and take too long to throw it back, causing the shark to die. Sharks are responsible for keeping prey and predator fish populations under control, and they also protect our coral reefs and seagrass beds. For the past 400 million years, they have been adapting and surviving in our oceans, but that may soon change. Moving on to the creative brief, we have our targeted message with the visual. The targeted message is sharks are being mishandled and abused, and their dwindling populations will have dire effects on our marine life and ecosystems across the world. The only way to offset this abuse and mishandling of sharks is to become informed on the proper policies and rules for shark fishing and how to handle sharks once caught, and then share this knowledge with others. But one voice alone is not loud enough. Together we can be heard and save these creatures that have lived in our oceans for the past 400 million years. On the left, this visual shows an image of sharks being friendly with people, sharks in the coral reef, and a boat full of shark fins and other products with some information about these.
Hello, my name is Charlene Fort and I am part of Unicorn DigiAd for class MER 4333, taught by instructor Carol Osborne. And we are doing campaign for the shark, and I am strategist for this group named Unicorn DigiAd, and I am assigned to do big idea campaign architecture, big idea social media marketing, and consumer journey. First, the big idea reveal. Second, campaign architecture. For campaign architecture, FWC campaign aims to create awareness among the volunteers about its contribution towards saving sharks. Besides, it aims at incorporating the same interests among the volunteers. The barriers are lack of awareness about FWC, unable to relate the FWC with the shark-saving motivation, and less interest among the volunteers to understand how they can contribute. FWC can overcome all these barriers through active social media campaigning and conducting events. Second is big idea social media marketing. For the big idea social media marketing, the big idea is to create more online content and videos based on questioning themes like if sharks are predators of humans, how do fishing and sea sports still exist in the world? How can fishing be an essential activity with monstrous sharks to hunt humans? Aren't people misled? Similarly, focusing on creating hashtags to popularize them online. Last is consumer journey. For consumer journey, volunteers are online users and they use their social media accounts to search and connect with people. Making FWC more popular in the search engine and the social media platform will provide more prompts to various users, and interested users can connect. FWC aims to be active in posting daily videos and content about sharks and expect the user's reaction. Sets a point will improve the reach to the network of volunteers quickly. Even users are encouraged to share the videos, and those who are interested can participate in the FWC events and contribute to the sharks' well-being.
For our campaign, we made 9 creative executions, 2 for traditional media, 2 for social media, 2 for digital media, and 3 for brand activation. So here you can see our examples for traditional media. To the left, we have the Tampa Bay Times article, and on the front you can see "Turn the Tide in the War to Save Sharks," which is our big idea. So you'll see that a few times throughout our ads. You'll see a picture of a shark and the FWC logo. This will prove to be effective because, for people that aren't on social media, for people that don't watch commercials, don't watch TV, they read the newspaper, and so they'll see the big idea front and center. It'll grab their attention, and it'll have them want for more information. To the right, you can see another print ad. This time it is of sharks being hunted and killed. This will be posted around local beaches because that's where sharks live, and it'll appeal to the viewer's emotions by showing these sharks being brutally killed. Next, we have our creative executions for digital media. At the top left, we have Google AdWords. So anytime you look up anything about sharks, it pulls up our website as an ad, the FWC website, and it has our big idea, "Help turn the tide in the war to save sharks." So anyone that's interested can click on it and learn more information about what we do. This will get our big idea out because the more people that search about sharks, the more times our ad gets in front of our audience. At the bottom right is another ad, but this time it's at the beginning of a YouTube video. "Help turn the tide in the war to save sharks," and it shows the FWC getting involved and doing their job. This will be effective because YouTube's a high traffic site with millions of viewers every single day. So anytime someone wants to watch a video about sharks, our ad will pop up, getting our big idea out to our target audience. Next, we have our social media creative executions. To the left, we see a Twitter post on the FWC Twitter page. This will be effective because social media is used by many people of all ages, and it'll do a good job of reaching our audience because we know how information spreads on social media. To the right, we can see a social media ad. So this will be posted on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all of our social media pages, and it'll inform viewers on the importance of sharks and their habitats. People will learn this information, and they'll be curious as to how they can help and how they can get involved. Next, we have our creative executions for brand activation. So to the left, you can see a billboard. It depicts a human and a shark having a friendly interaction, and on the billboard it says, "Treat others how you want to be treated. Help the FWC turn the tide in the war to save sharks." This will be effective because it shows everyone driving by that humans and sharks can have a friendly relationship and that we should not kill them. To the right, we can see a turnthetide.com website. So it's a website for our big idea, so anyone that hears about our big idea can visit our website and learn more information, learn how they can get involved. And the first thing that pops up when you come on the website is shark fins laid out with a little fact about them being hunted and killed daily, and that we need everybody's help. This will be effective because it allows interested users to expand their knowledge on our mission. Next, we have creative executions for the final one for brand activation. So we will hold an event where we will inform our target audience all about sharks and what is currently happening with them and how people can help. This will be extremely effective because people will enjoy themselves and have fun while simultaneously learning about how they can help save the sharks. This will have them feeling desperate to help in any way possible.
Hi, my name is Michael Hecht. The following budget is intended to maximize our outreach on social media platforms while ensuring beachgoers and local residents are reached via printed ads. Social media is prevalent nowadays and is the best way to reach the largest audience. The online advertisements will reach the younger portion of our target market, while the printed ads will reach the older individuals. Having a strong social media presence is vital to the success of any campaign and gaining brand awareness. Once data can be collected and analyzed, the 5% reserved for contingency will be added to the budget for the media platform that has the most success. This will ensure that we reach the maximum number of individuals in our target market as possible. The 3 key performance indicators that will be monitored are the social media traffic and conversion rates, brand engagement rates, and return on investment. Social media has become invaluable to campaigns and is the best platform for educating the audience and increasing brand awareness. By following brand engagement rates, the paths that customers take on the media platforms can be recorded to see which content the audience prefers and how long they visit the site for. This will allow the platforms to be updated and meet the audience's preferences. Lastly, to measure the overall success of the campaign, return on investment will be monitored. Since it is crucial to be cost-effective, the campaign should continue if it shows an increase in brand awareness and interaction.